to be better. Make use of this opportunity you have. Listen to them. Where you need to ask questions, ask questions. And please, by the end of this program, I would like to see those of you that by listening of this program, you now make decision of what to do in life. What type of career you are going to choose. I would like to see you. Students in GSS Electoral, please don't miss this opportunity. Listen carefully. Ask questions. God will help you. At the end of it, or will not regret remaining at school by this time, or coming to school not to remain at home because you finish your exam on Monday. God bless you.
From now on, there's a term I will be using, and that's the way we address ourselves. These are female chartered accountants, the members of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, Port Harcourt, and we have an association called Society of Women Accountants of Nigeria. So, the way we address ourselves is up SWAN. If I say up SWAN, the answer is women of integrity. Can you say it? Yes. So, today we have come to talk to you about how to become a chartered accountant. How to become a chartered accountant. But before we start, I think we should take a short prayer. A very brief prayer.
Shall we stand? In Jesus' name. Amen. Our Father and God, we are grateful unto you for this wonderful opportunity that you granted us, oh God, to be here in the land of living, not just wasting out there, but we have the opportunity of coming to a place where we study. And not just study, we have opportunity for people from outside to come and speak to us, to direct us, to help us choose our career rightly. Blessed be your name. Father, this gathering is not against you. It's all about you. It's for the future, future of these children. Therefore, we believe that you are here with us. Holy Spirit, have your way. Take preeminence over this exercise. And at the end of it all, no man will share your glory with you. Amen. We say that though the Lord has helped us. For in Jesus Christ's name we have prayed. Amen.
Very much, ma'am. I think the next thing we do is introduction. We'll take introduction one after the other.
Yes, is having good day. Associate Accounting Technician. Associate Chartered Accountant.
My name is Precious, Associate Chartered Accountant. I want you to understand that this school is my alma mater. I was deputy senior prefect of this school in 1992.
Like students or marketing women. Thank you. You know, when I come to a place like this, I feel so good. Because there is a difference. We used to say that it is the you that is in you that makes you the you are. Before I introduce myself, I feel so excited and so jealous looking at you people because you don't know who you are. There is a great thing that I am seeing in you. Maybe you that is the carrier, you are not seeing it yet. And that is why we are here today. We have a lot of ministers here. We have great governors here. We have the president of this country here. 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 Now wonderful architects here. And we have great chartered accountants. So, some people, public school, government school, you are not in the right place. But I tell you, this is the place to be. If you are here and you have not discovered the you in you that will make you the you will be. We have to speak from out of the abundance of our heart and speak into your destiny and into your future. And you catch into your destiny and catch up with it. Please, we are not here for just jokes and fun. We are here to tell you that you are somebody, that you have a substance in you that is sleeping, that is waiting somewhere, that needs to be awakened. You know what happened to Hannah? Hannah was busy, crying, weeping, not knowing that there is a great Samuel in her. But a time came when she woke up and said, I will cry no more. And she started to talk to her maker, and the great Samuel awoke. That is what we are here today. They are great accountants, they are great physicians, doctors, and engineers. We are here to encourage you. An ACA. When they talk of associate chartered accountant, that is ACA. I am an associate chartered accountant. I am an associate chartered taxation practice, and then I am also a master's degree holder in finance. We are here to tell you that you can do better than us. That by the time you will be running to my age, you will be Dr. Mrs. and Dr. Mr. You are professor. God bless you.
Thank you very much. My name is Ernestina Nwannedirim Anierobi. I'm the Chairperson of the Society of Women Accountants of Nigeria here in Port Harcourt. The association has chapters across the country, and we have the Port Harcourt chapter right here with you. Okay? We are representing the Port Harcourt chapter of the association. And first of all, we are members of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria. I'm an associate, I'm also a chartered tax practitioner and a master's degree holder. materials that will go around as many people as possible that I can reach. I hope this will go around the number I'm seeing here. All these are things we use when we visit schools, so that when you hold them, you will remember us, okay? Today we are going to talk about, first of all, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, what it is all about, and then how to become a chartered accountant. And then there is an exam in the institute that is called SWAN exam. They used to call it ATS, but over time it was expanded to include West Africa. So that exam is done by all the West African countries, including Nigeria. So when you get it, it's an accounting technician schemes certification. When you get it, you have reached a certain level in the profession. You can get a job in any of the West African countries. You can also use it as a qualification to start the professional level of the examinations. That is mainly what we want to talk about, because we want you to start early. And when you start early, you qualify very fast. Okay? Now, I want to ask a question. Is there anybody here that knows what ican means? The audience, to tell us what ican means. Have you ever heard about the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria before? One person, come and give us. Tell us what you know about ican. Tell us what you know about ican. What is ican, and what do you know them, to represent?
ican is an abbreviation for Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, and I think they heard it. Okay, ican is Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, and what I know them about is a association of accountants.
The Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria was established by Act of Parliament in 1965. When you say Act of Parliament, it means that there was a legislative process that was undertaken before the body came into being. And that process was completed in 1965. And ican was born to regulate the practice of accountancy in Nigeria. They regulate, they set standards, they monitor, they guide, they nurture people into becoming professional accountants. Not quacks, so there are several quacks out there, but this is the main demand. So today we are here to talk to you about how you can become a chartered accountant. Because when you become a chartered accountant, there are several benefits. We are also going to explain those benefits as time goes on. Now, I think we should start with the ATS. The Institute has several ways you can become a member. The first way is through the accounting technician scheme, and the second way is through the professional examinations. Are you listening? When I talk about accounting technician scheme, it means, Helen, you say you have 8 years. Good, well, tell us about 8 years.
Of SWAN. 8 years is an acronym for Accounting Technician Scheme. That was what it was known for. But as time went on, it was embraced by the entire West Africa, as our president earlier said, and now it's called Accountancy Body of West Africa. ATS is a lower level of the main ican, just like I can liken it to those in polytechnics. You have OND and HND. So even if you didn't remember any other thing today, just remember that ATS can be likened to OND if it's to be polytechnic, while PE is the HND. ATS gives you opportunity to become a very solid accountant. It is the root of accounting. I tell you, any person, because ican is open to anybody, medical doctors, engineers, accountants, anybody. But I tell you, if you go through ATS and go through PE, amongst accountants, there are accountants. Amen. So if you become, or if you enroll in ATS, it will give you opportunity to be a seasoned accountant. And because ican embraces other professions, it will give you insight into other professions. Because for engineers, you find related courses that will help you in the engineering field. For mathematicians, name them. You write related courses in ATS that will open your eyes to your future career in case you don't want to be an accountant. Again, ATS broadens one's mind to know what bookkeeping is all about, because whether you're an accountant or not, you must keep good records for you to prosper both in your personal affairs and in your businesses as well. Because we all work to earn a living, and if you don't keep records of your affairs, then you will get it wrong. So ATS will widen your scope, let you know how to keep records, let you know how to be coordinated, and how to coordinate others as well. ATS will help you pass the high level of ican, which is called professional exams, easier, because some of the courses you will undertake in PE, you already have the insight in your ATS level. And because of that, you see that as every high level exam, the rate of ATS members about exam, PE exam every year or every day is always winning, because they have the best. The root of accounting is in the ATS members. As SWAN, I cannot exhaust the benefits of being an associate accounting technician. So I encourage you to enroll. Above all, some schools, if you have your ATS, accept, without going through JAM, they will accept you. They will give you admission. Those days, you start from second year instead of first year. So even now, UNN and some other schools are making arrangements on how to admit ATS holders without allowing them to go through the rugged process of JAM writing. So as time goes on, you know more about.
Wow, please clap for her. That's really exhausting. Just like she said, sometime last year, around May last year, the president of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria was in Port Harcourt. And during his interactive session with the students at UST, he used as an example a student in one of the universities in the West that had already qualified. Oh, no, not just a student. He said that about 50 students in a particular institution that are about to write their degree exam, they are already chartered accountants while they are still in school. You will now ask yourself, how did they do it? They did it because they started from 8 years. As you are now, as you are stepping out of the secondary school, you can do 8 years within the next 6 months. 8 years involves 3 stages of examinations. The first one, the second, and the third. Here I have the materials for the 3 levels of examinations. We are going to make these materials available to the school. The principal will have a set. Probably your account teacher will have a set. And then you have a library. Do you have a library here? Yes. Okay. The principal will take care of that. There will be 3 sets of materials given to the school. But the material is called the Insight. The Association of Accountancy Bodies in West Africa. The Insight is a publication that contains question papers and suggested solutions. But you know, when you pick up one of it like this, you will see all the papers that is written in that particular level of the examination. Then, because this one is for a diet, this is for a particular exam. The question paper is exactly what was set in that particular exam. Then they will give answers, suggested solutions. They are all published in one booklet, the questions and the answers. It is like that for the 3 levels of the examination. And then for part 2, there is a pilot question and answer for the stage 2. All of them here, all these materials are in 3 sets. So if you start and you need these materials, you can easily go to your principal or the account teacher or the school library and collect them a set like this and make photocopy. Are you getting me? When you make the photocopy, you can look through them and then you will see that some of them are things you can even attempt while you are here. You will see that some of those questions are not difficult. There are things you can, because I saw like economics. Your school offers economics. Yes. So if you go through that economics paper, it is likely that some of the questions are things you are familiar with. And that's why we want to encourage you that period you are going to use to be sitting at home, waiting for JAMB or roaming about, you can apply it to use. You can use it to start doing something. Then we're going to talk about the requirements. What is the requirements to enroll for 8 years? You are needed to have 5 credits. Okay? 5 credit passes mathematics in the West African School Certificate Examinations or GCE. Not more than 2 sittings. 5 credits in not more than 2 sittings. Is it difficult? Just 5 credits in not more than 2 sittings. When some people have 9 credits in 1 sitting. So I don't think it will be difficult. Many of you will be able to do it immediately you leave school. Once you have your WAEC result, you can apply and find a tuition house where you can take lessons. There are places in this river state where you can take lectures. They call them ican tuition houses. Before we leave, we can leave a list of them with the principal. If you need such information, you can go to her. But as I'm talking and mentioning them, there's a place called Top Professionals. Top Professionals. Top Professionals is at Emelolu Street. It's by Rumola. Are you hearing me? Yes. Then there's another place called Summit. It's at the College of Education at St. John's, near Garrison. Okay? There's another place called Protect. Protect is behind the former Mr. Biggs along Stadium Road. These are places you can take ican lectures. They also offer you opportunity to take ATS lectures. So that period you will use to stay at home, you can stroll to these centers and take lectures. 6 months, you write ATS. You can qualify in 18 months. And when you have done that, you have something that is equivalent to an ordinary national diploma. If you apply for a job, they will pay the same salary. They will pay ONG holder. And then you also have other advantages. While you are doing this, you are also writing down to enter university. Or you may even get direct entry into university after you have got ATS. Then, while you are in school, you will now explore the advantage. You will start writing the professional level because now you are automatically qualified to write the professionals. Are you getting where we are going to? Where we are going to is that we don't want you to keep waiting until you graduate, because you can do the professional after you graduated by applying to the institute, getting an exemption and starting the exams. But if I can start earlier, why not? Okay? If you can start earlier, why not? Most of us that did it after we graduated would have started earlier if we had this kind of opportunity. And that's why we are trying to make sure that things are easier for you. Use your time well. Use your time wisely. While others are playing and wasting away, use your time for something good. While you are in school as an undergraduate, you can be doing professional exam with your ATS. You will be taking school lectures. The lesson you learn from your lecturers in school, they will help you to do your ican professional exam. You will be going stage by stage. That is why it is possible for you to qualify while you are still in school. So you may even be qualified and some of your lecturers may not be qualified. Are you getting it? When I was in school, there were some people that knew, that were aware then, that were doing this kind of thing we are talking to you about. Some of them didn't qualify while we were in school. But some of us didn't have that kind of opportunity because we didn't know. Or rather, in fact, we didn't have anybody to tell us. And then we had to start after we graduated. Those people, in fact, I don't know how to describe it, but it's a great advantage because when you come out, you will get a job quick. Okay? You will still get your degree. You can go as far as you want. Whatever the case may be, all we are saying is this: make use of your time. Make use of your time. Yeah. Make use of your time. So I think I've talked about ATS and the benefits of the ATS. Then I want to give one of us the chance to talk about the benefits of becoming a chartered accountant.
SWAN. SWAN. Okay, I will put M in the place of W. SWAN. When we talk of benefits, there are a lot of benefits of becoming a chartered accountant. I know this could offer accounting. Could offer accounting. Yes. I don't know how many of us that joke with it. Do we pay attention? Yes. Do you know that there's no aspect of your life that you don't need accounting? Every aspect of business, every aspect of your life. And if you work on yourself, we say make the hair while the sun shines. Your sun is shining now. This is the time for you to make the hair. This is the time for you to read your books. This is the time for you to ask all your questions and understand it, get it right, and become a professional. When my colleague was talking, she said there are accountants and there are accountants. There is accountant. So we don't just want to be in the multitude. We want to single ourselves out. When they say, I want to audit a firm, They will not just go and carry somebody that is reading bookkeeping and say, okay, come and audit. Some of us might have been hearing of all these big firms and big names. When federal government say, we are looking for our money, we want to know how it went and this and that. It is an accountant that they will look for. And not just an accountant, a professional, a qualified accountant, a chartered accountant. Are you happy about this? Yes. Or are you angry that they would have called everybody to go and become the accountant? But we want to talk of the accountant of the Federation of Nigeria. Are they going to give it to a WAC? Will they look for a market woman? Will they look for TGS? I'm sure some people don't even know the name of TGS. Just as we have ACA, we also have TGS. ACA, Associate Chartered Accountant. TGS, Table Granule Set. We in that school. This school is a standard school. And we are not preparing anybody to go and look for table where they will be selling granules here. If you want to sell granules, it will still be a profession that is at a client. So what we are saying is, if you are an engineer needs the services of a chartered accountant to organize his books, to also give him the reports of what his transactions or the activities he is doing is. Without the accountant, you won't be able to say, yes, I'm making profit. Do you know that there are some people that do from pocket to business? All they know is that since I am the MD of this company, I know the money I'm spending, I'm actually spending it in the business. You don't even know when you are making profit. You don't even know when you are making losses. So people, when they finish selling or making their transactions, they will see money in their account, they will think they have made a lot of profit. But they will consider a lot of other things. But by the time you have this knowledge of accounting, whether you are an engineer, whether you are an architect, and then whether you are a seasoned accountant, you need it. You need an accountant. There is no business in the ministry, they need accountant. In the police, federal, everywhere, they need accountants. So if you read accounting, and then you now become a chartered accountant, you can work everywhere, in every aspect. Just like a medical doctor can only work in the hospital. An engineer will work with the technical things just in the field. But an accountant is the only profession, is the only professional that can work with, that is in all aspects of other fields. You will work in your own firm, in an accounting firm. You will work for an engineer. You will work for hospital. You will work for school. I heard the teacher was saying, go and take this to the cashier's office. Do you have doctor's office here? No. But the cashier is still not an accountant. Whether it's a he or a she, must be an accountant. That's to tell you the importance of accountant. So if you're an accountant, if our president wants to talk about budgets today, without the accountants, you will not speak well. Are you with me? Yes. So what we are trying to say is that everything you are doing, every aspect of your profession, every field, everybody needs an accountant. So if you are an accountant, just count yourself very well and happy and do your best to be the best. Don't just go and play with it and say, okay, since I'm reading accounting already, I am already part of them. We have people in our profession we call FCA, Fellow Chartered Accountant. Those are the very senior people. But also we have people that are playing, but they're not serious, but they like accountants. We call them also FCA. Their own means Friends of Chartered Accountants. Another thing we know accountants of, just as we have said, is they are people of integrity. So if you are an accountant, they respect you. You see how you carry yourself. Anywhere you go, in the office, when the accountant speaks, they listen. Then in the government, when they speak, they listen. In the company, they listen to them. And even in the school. So I don't know whether anybody has any reason not to be an accountant here. Do we have any reason? Can we clap for Jesus?
colleague to talk about the benefits of becoming a female chartered accountant. SWAN! You may ask yourself, why would she talk about benefit of becoming a female chartered accountant? Why not? What about the men? Of course, the institute is for everybody, but we are special people. So I want my colleague, the Vice Chairperson, to talk about the benefits of becoming a female chartered accountant.
SWAN. The young men should not feel somehow because we've been saying SWAN. I know. ican is the main body. That's the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, and it's made up of men and women. However, under ican, there's a smaller fraction called SWAN, and that's where the women come in. So don't feel that we are, more important than the men in ican. It's not so. It's just that what a man can do, so for the benefits of being a female chartered accountant there are so many. Because men people always feel that it's only the men that can be good accountants. But the women are picking up and they are showing that they can also do more. We've had various presidents of the ican profession. And it will interest people to know that some women have also become presidents of the institute. And they also learned it just as the men did, and they even performed better than the men. If you're a female chartered accountant, most times you might not even be married yet. If you're in your office place, you'll also have some respect there because some of your men there, or even your bosses, might not be chartered. But when they see that a woman, a lady, a girl is chartered, when they are talking to you in the office, they'll give you that respect. When they are giving you jobs to do in the office, they know that you are going to carry it out professionally. That's the benefit of being a female chartered accountant. Then, if you are married and you are in your husband's house, he will also give you enough respect because he knows that as you are arranging and commanding the house and taking care of the household for him, you are also doing your own inputs in your own place of work. Whether you are working for yourself or you are working under an establishment, he knows that the same level of seriousness and comportment you have in your workplace, you still bring it back to the house and take care of the house and the family as well. Even in your church, assuming you are in fellowships, associations there, you cannot be the one that is lazing about there. You will always want to stand out and make an impact, both there and in the society. So what I'm saying is that whether you are a man or you're a woman, it's good to be serious-minded, and you start by being serious-minded right here in school. You don't wait till when you finish growing before you start off. By then, it's already too late because you've already, gotten that habit in you that you can't be serious. So you start now and start thinking of your future and start being serious and start doing things the right way. You can do it. We are here. We were once over there as well. So you can do it. SWAN.
Well, I think we've talked about everything. Now we'll take questions. Please, ask your questions. Is there anything that you want us to explain more? We are here to answer you. Where are they now? SWAN, that is the labor prefect.
name is Christian. My name is Christian. My question goes this way. He said that when the president wants to make a budget, so he calls the accountant. So I want to know why they call the accountant instead of the economists to know how the budget will go and how the economy will go.
Thank you. Your question.
My name is Favor Uzoma. My question is, the word shattered, I don't understand.
Okay, thank you then. Any other question? Please come out to save our time.
I'm Professor Bad. When you were saying about students doing ATS, I want to add, I want to do banking and finance. So I want to achieve ATS from secondary school.
Any other question? Come now. Your name and the question.
Good day, students. My name is Phil Peters. I want to ask that after the due process of the ATS, as the due procedure, you're finished everything, do you now need to register or go through another procedure to enter the PE?
Thank you, dear.
My name is Favor Lekoa. I want to ask, what are other benefits you can get from other subjects?
Good day, students. My name is Tungo Tamka, and my question is, what are the goals of ican?
Good day, students. My name is Marco Chigozo. I want to ask, what is the benefit of ATS?
Okay, so that tells us that we are following. So we'll just give clarifications on these questions and then we'll round up. SWAN. I will look at the budget process. Somebody asked a question, why would the president call an accountant and not an economist? I don't know how to explain it, but these two professions are very, very vital. They are interwoven. You see, before you get admission to study accounting, you must have passed economics. It's part of the requirements for entry into university to study accounting. I think commerce is also accepted. But when you now enter to study accounting, you will find out that you will read so many courses. That's why when we were in school, they used to say, "Are you a jack of all trades and master of all?" It is true. Because you are taught so many things in the area of business, and you are expected to know almost all of them. And that's why it is difficult to pass ican exam. Before you qualify, you must have studied so many things, including that same economics. However, there are people that are economists. Okay? People that are economists are people that when they got admission into university, they are doing a single honor, economics. Are you getting me? Two of them are social sciences. They are doing single honor economics, and all through their study years, their courses are around economics. Are you getting me? Yes. However, just like I said before, if you are an accountant, you will know a major level of, a reasonable measure of economics. First to enter, then while you are still in school, you will still be doing things that are economics related. Budgeting is part of accounting. Budgeting process is part of accounting. Budgeting as a process is something that we do every day. All of us. In fact, we are people of budget. So it is totally impossible not to involve an accountant in the budgeting process. Are you getting me? The person that asked this question, when the budget of the federation is done, there are inputs from different places. Okay? That's how the budget is done. But the person that puts this budget together must be something knowledgeable in the budgeting process, and you will likely see an accountant in their midst. An approved professional. And that budget office is a very big office. For you to be qualified to work in this kind of place, you must have obtained some level of professional qualification, and accounting is a major part of it. There could be an economist because there will be input from several places. So that's how far I can explain. Before the final budget comes out, several professionals and departments and ministries of government must have made input. So the budgeting process, as far as the country is concerned, is not one person's job. Do you get it? The budgeting process for the country is very big. It is not one person's job. However, you get inputs from different areas and different professionals. Is it clear? Okay, so the word chartered means it was established by an act of parliament. I said it when I started that ican as a body was established in 1965 through an act of parliament, and that is why it is called chartered, because there was a process of legal procedure that brought it into being. The charter was given in 1965. Did you get that one? 8 years and banking and finance. You can still have 8 years, and when you get into university, you decide to do other courses. Just like my sister said before, she said that some of the courses, when I was going through that, I saw different courses. You can do something like tax and all that, and financial accounting and all that. But there are several other subjects inside 8 years syllabus that exposes you to business world. So banking is part of business. Is that clear? Yes. Banking is part of business. So it is possible that you have 8 years, then when you get into university, you decide to go and do the banking and finance first degree in banking and finance. But I tell you, you have an advantage, okay? The advantage you have is that while you are doing banking and finance, you might be taking ican professional exam because you already have the qualification to do so. Are you getting it? So you are using one stone to to fill 2 beds. So at the end of the day, you have a professional, a chartered accountancy qualification, and you are still a banking and finance graduate. There are many people like that. Did you get it? Okay. Exam entry. Professional exam entry. And just like I said before, if you have 8 years, it's one of the entry requirements for professional exam. Then, if you happen to finish university before you want to start, you will now use your university degree as your entry qualification. How does it work? You apply for exemption and then you start writing the exams. Okay? 8 years opportunities. I think we have talked about 8 years opportunities. She talked extensively about what you stand to gain if you do 8 years. And goals of ican. What is the goal of ican? Is there anybody that wants to talk about goal of ican? What is the goal of ican? So I said the ican has a charter. It's a professional body. We talk about why was ican set up? To regulate accountancy, to set standards, to monitor the standards, to make changes. Is that not? So the goal must be around these objectives. Are you getting it? There, for instance, your goal changes as time goes on. The goal I have today is not the same thing as my goal yesterday. It may not be the same as tomorrow. Is that not true? Goal is something that changes every time. Are you getting me? The person that asked this question. So you cannot say what is the goal of ican. Ican's goal today might not be the same thing as what it was in 1965. In 1965, they were looking for charter. It was a goal, and they got it. So in the process of time, they will have other goals. So goals changes with time. Thank you very much. I saw a teacher here. Okay, account teacher, please come.
Okay, let me introduce myself. I'm Mrs. Ebere Aleke. I'm a chartered accountant and my colleagues here. I, grew up very optimistic. I enjoyed numbers, working with numbers. I was quite good at mathematics. I liked working with numbers. Growing up, my primary school, secondary school, this is secondary school. So I heard my colleague talking about subjects. So that's why I just want to chip this in. Growing up, I was in science class. I don't know if we still have science class. Start studying biology, chemistry, physics. Yeah, because of my love for numbers, I was, a science student. But however, along the line, I now realize that, if you study biology, chemistry, physics, you're going towards the medical line. Then I had to pause and say, come, do you like, it's not like I don't like treating people, but when I see blood, I freak out. So I'm like, I had to do everything. I had to pick a mentor. A mentor is somebody that is older than you, more experienced than you, that can advise you wisely on what to do. So I had a mentor, and I met the lady and I asked her, Auntie, please advise me. Should I go ahead with medicine? I'm in science class and it's possible I'm going to be a medical doctor, but I don't like seeing blood. So she gave me some counseling. She advised me, okay, what else do you like to do? I said, okay, I like working with numbers. I also did economics. So at that time, she said, okay, since you did economics and you're very good at mathematics and English language, why not move, towards accounting? So she encouraged me, and I wrote my exam properly, went to school. I did quite well. It was not that difficult for me to switch from, the medical science line to the social sciences. You understand what I mean? So probably some of us here might feel, I may not be able to adjust, but you can. Life is all about your will. If you will to come out the best in what you do, if you decide, look, I'm going to come out tops, I don't mind what my past is, you will realize Thank you so much for your